Hello and welcome back. We are here 3-1. We're here at the Pepsi Plaza, 110 Football, post-game reaction show.
Love it.
It feels like we never left.
No, it doesn't feel like we ever left. And we went out on Easter Sunday trying to find Easter eggs, and LAFC finds 3 Easter eggs on Easter Sunday. Can I get a hell yeah, everybody? That's what I'm talking about, baby.
I am Connor Kalopsis. With me, back again, Jessica Black, Philly, and the Scarf himself.
Hello. Yes, once Philly comes out of his shell, he'll be fine, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm a quiet one. I'm a quiet lad. A quiet lad.
He'll be good. What a game. What a game.
So now we're going to do In Our Feelings. Usually we have little popsicle sticks with an emoji on them.
Right.
But how are you guys feeling? Great? Or bad?
Oh, it's the super smiley, happy face with the stars in the eyes emoji. Are you kidding? This was a huge bounce back game. We all thought it would be. We talked about it. I was a little overzealous at 4-1. You nailed it at 3-1. Next time, bring it up a little bit on the 2-1 side.
I guess
Sure,
we're gonna run
okay.
it up a little bit.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Beautiful way to get 3 points.
What do you guys think about the game? You happy?
There you
There we go. There we go. We got some happy campers in the house.
So usually we do this bit here at 110 Football where we show.
Oh my goodness!
boy.
I got a scarf. Oh my
Hey, look at that.
at this.
Scarf's getting blessed with scarves, ladies
I got a
and gentlemen.
scarf.
I love it.
I love you too, guys. Thank you. Here we got these.
So how
This is me.
are we feeling? This guy?
This is it.
No.
Yeah, no.
Put the wastebasket down.
This guy?
Hey.
Here we go. So, we can start up with our stock up, which is basically our version of what do you think was the best part of the game? Jessica, I'll start with you. What is your stock up for this game?
Yeah, my stock up is going to be the substitutions, the guys that came in
Yes.
off the bench.
Yes.
When we say instant impact, Tajori Shroudy, that is the definition of instant impact, as well as Sifu coming off of the bench. And it's a theme under Steve Cherundolo that the guys that are coming off the bench are making a difference. And for me, that shows the togetherness, the harmony of the group. Nobody's salty because they didn't start. They are ready to come off of that bench and make something happen. And that's what you're going to need if you want to really win things. So for me, those guys coming off the bench, that instant impact was the best part of the match for me.
Do you give some credit to Steve Cherundolo, not just the guys who did come off the bench, but he was the one who made those calls?
Yeah, absolutely. We've spoken about this the entire season as he's making the right choices and he's bringing guys off the bench at the right time, not too quickly, not too slow, the right choices every single time. And so, of course, Steve gets a lot of credit for that.
Okay. Scarf, what is your stock up?
My stock up is our 2 center backs, Mamadou Fall and Jesus David Murillo, playing. After 26 minutes, they were both on a yellow card. And I got to tell you, I was telling everybody.
3 guys in the back line on a yellow card.
I thought this game was going to end 10v10, 10v9. I didn't know what was going to happen. But they played with poise, and they played the way we needed them to play to finish out the second half. A fantastic second half by our center backs, Murray and Fall. Loved it.
It seems kind of obvious at this point. We're holding these emojis, and these emojis only reflect the play of one man, a man who broke his scoring drought last week in Dignity Health Sports Park. We're talking about none other than Chicho Arango. He scored the first goal of this game, got LAFC back into the mix, and he's making a profit out of me. 3-1, I said Chicho would score the first goal. And you know what? We're going to forget about Diego Rossi momentarily because our number 9, our baller today, Chicho Arango, surpassed Rossi with all his golazos.
Do any of you back here have a stock up different from the panel here?
Anybody else you guys
Anyone
love
want to
today?
jump
What
on
do
the
you guys
mic?
think?
Chicho! Good shout.
It's Chicho.
Connor, it's Easter Sunday. We got the First Church of Chicho right behind us right now. I love it.
Chicho.
It's beautiful.
Vince in the chat, Vince is in the chat box saying Cheeky Palacios. deserves
Cheeky
a stock up.
Palacios.
What do you guys think about that?
I think he started the game fairly slow, especially trying to get into the final third. I don't think he was providing as much as he could. Coming into the second half, he was on fire.
He was great. And on a yellow again. Like, our players played so well on yellows today. That was real composure we saw today.
We had 3 guys in the back line riding yellows. You figure we would start to play tentatively in the back line, but a lot of these guys were aggressive and played up forward. And Cheeky with Cheeky ball, he had a great connection. And The first half was what it was. It started out slow, which has kind of been the case for a lot of LAFC games this season. But it doesn't matter how you start. It matters how you finish. And we finished big, collecting 3 Easter eggs on Easter Sunday. 3-1 LAFC.
So all good things must come to an end.
Yes.
That being said, so we just did stock up. Now we're going to do stock down. This is a great game, 3-1 on Easter Sunday. But is there anything in this game where you said, maybe it wasn't so good?
Oh,
or
yeah,
maybe not
the
up
orange
to the
team. The orange team was stocked down today.
Again?
Another bad one for Pro. Jess, I think you and I are kindred spirits on this one.
Yeah, I think the refereeing was awful today. And it usually is, but they make themselves too big in the match. And the center referee started off with that precedent of everything is a yellow.
Right.
Everything is a yellow. So he had like 6 yellows out there. And then there was one tackle at the end of the game where somebody tackled Carlos Vela. And when we rewatched it, that was easily a red card.
Absolutely.
And he didn't give it. And I'm just like, every single week,
Yeah.
are we going to be talking about the poor refereeing?
Yeah.
I mean, you figure you know the concepts of the game. We've all either played the game or played FIFA long enough to understand the rules of the game. But these pro referees continue to boggle our minds. But if I can go in terms of like my stock down, Sunday games. Sunday games. It is awfully hard to go to work on a Monday enjoying that celebratory Sunday at Bank of California Stadium. I'd like to have more Saturday games in terms of the rest of the season is concerned, because Monday, tomorrow, a lot of y'all know it because, well, we all work too. Monday's going to hurt, but it's going to hurt in a good way. But more Saturday games, for the love of God.
Do we
That's
like day games better than night games?
I'm all for day games, but there's something about the 32-52 at night. When the sun goes down, the moon comes up, and the 32-52, the choir of the black and gold, there's nothing like being at a night game here at Bank of California Stadium. And these, you know what, though? I think LAFC tweeted it out. These were beautiful Sunday services that we held today.
I think, speaking on the referees a little bit, I think it's less so of the little decisions that they made, but it's more so that they make the game about them. They try to set the precedent. They don't let the two teams play.
Yes.
And they're making these calls and making the game, quite frankly, about themselves rather than the two teams on the field. I don't want to be talking here every single week about the refereeing decisions.
No, I don't.
But you do want to be talking here every single week. That's the best part.
Yeah, I love talking. It's one of my favorite things to do.
Absolutely.
What do we think about the lack of clear goal scoring chances? Do we think although we did score 3 today, do we think that that's still kind of a gray area for LAFC?
Look, apparently when Ismail Tajuri-Shradi steps on the pitch, it's a clear goal scoring chance. He had no business scoring from where he did. Sifu finally listening to me yelling from up in Founders to take the shot. We was outside the box generating these chances today. I feel like that was where we did our best work. But how about that little play from Mamadou Fall to Chicho Arango on the first goal? I think we had enough goal-scoring chances to make a team like Sporting Kansas City, who's only scored 1 goal per game pretty much all season. We made them on their back heels the entire time. This was the LAFC team we needed.
Offense is the best defense, right?
That's right.
Score more than them, you win.
Yeah.
Moving on, in the pregame, we did shoot your shot, which was our hot take, our key to the match, essentially. I want to know, were your guys' keys right? Did LAFC do them? Did they didn't?
The entire time.
Did they didn't?
The entire time I'm watching, I'm thinking, oh, Connor's right. We did not start very hot.
But we did see out the match.
We did.
Or don't.
So you were right. Or don't. The or don't came true for you. We stayed on side for pretty much most of the match, so I'll take it. Great job, guys. Way to stay on side.
There was a call when Vela was offside. Mamadou Fall plays the ball, I would say, extremely late. Vela's open, doesn't have a man on him. Just play that ball. You're looking up. The ref calls it offside. I'm not saying it was clear and obvious. Don't you let that play go? They score, then review it? Okay, if you take the goal away, take the goal away. But come on. Another one of those examples where keep the flag down. What are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just tired of talking about them every week. But the difference between last week and this week is that we didn't leave it up to the refs. Like, we didn't leave our fate up to the refs. We were so good in terms of scoring those chances that it didn't really matter. But I think my shot was right. They did what I asked them to do. And so I'm happy about that. I think they put the Galaxy game behind them and was able to rebound in a game very convincingly.
Yep.
And so, yeah, I'm feeling good about this. We only have one loss. Other than that, we're super dominant. We're such a good team. I'm so excited.
I actually don't know what you're talking about. We never lost. That game didn't happen.
Exactly.
That never happened. That never happened.
I was really under the impression that we would come into this match hot. I mean, starting Latif Blessing against his former club, I really would have thought that we would have gone on the counter really quick. But to see Johnny Scotch score that goal earlier, courtesy of obviously cheeky Palacios, it kind of hurt. But to see them come through, I'm feeling pretty lucky. A lot of the things that I predicted earlier on came to fruition.
I hit your parlay.
I hit my parlay, which never happens. I'm feeling like I need to play the lottery. 3-1. Chicho scoring the first goal. There are a lot of really good things that came into play today, and they obviously got their revenge match. Sporting Kansas City, a team that is wounded. Again, their 5th game on the road in an 8-game season. They're dying to get back to Children's Mercy Park, and obviously they're going to be licking their wounds again because LAFC smoked them like a brisket today. Thank God an LA team smokes a Kansas City team like a brisket. Kansas City obviously known for their barbecue. We made barbecue out of them today.
All right, really quickly, if you guys could describe the match in 2 words, okay? 2 words to describe the match. What would be those 2 words? Awesome?
Very good.
Very good. I like that.
I like that.
I like that.
So I will say really quickly before we move on to our we'll move on to our Let Me Sleep on It because
All right.
it's going to be mine. We do this next segment, it's Let Me Sleep on It. What's one thing that maybe you're not too sure of yet? You need a little more time to be convinced. Mine would be Blessing in the starting 11. I think when Sifu came on, similar to your stock up, would be those substitutions. I think transitioning into the final third, that was a problem in the first half, and I think Sifu really helped out. What do you guys think?
I think we have some Latif Blessing fans behind us right now.
No, but
They're
I think that substitution for Sifu over Latif really changed the dynamic of the game. And look, we came out 3-1 in the second half.
But the opposite substitution was the difference in the Galaxy game.
So
we just didn't get the win.
Do you just keep rotating? Do you just keep doing the same thing each week?
It's got to be one of those things where styles make fights, right? Like Galaxy play a much different way than obviously Sporting does. And look, this is a Sporting team. They're old. They're not very talented. They don't have a lot.
They're old, not talented. They're not too good looking.
I mean, he's not wrong. Their most talented player was in the urinal with me earlier on. I'm talking about Alan Polito. He's walking quite well, in case anybody is wondering. Now, obviously, he was going somewhere appropriate.
Yeah.
We are a family-friendly show at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But their best player not on the pitch today.
Yeah, look, let me sleep on our midfield right now being a part of the attack as much as we need them to be. I think that's what I've been waiting for all season. What we saw were several good balls from the back line to the front line, but not as much playing through all 3 lines and not as much with the midfield leading the attack. I think with Kellen Acosta, we know what we'll get on set pieces. With Ilie Sanchez, we know what we'll get on, I don't know if it's progressive passing, but at least being able to connect passes together. But all 3 of our midfielders, I'm still waiting for us to gel in the midfield moving forward, and we still put up 3 today.
And look, that takes time. I mean, I visibly saw Carlos Vela a bunch this game, just like go,
right?
Why would you do that? No, just go play to my feet.
Right?
Yeah, well, I think we're still trying to gel a little bit. I guess what I want to sleep on is just, do I actually care about the amount of chances that we're creating and the fast starts if we're just winning the games anyway?
Right.
Maybe I just need to get used to the fact that we're really good on set pieces and we make a couple of chances, but we put them away. Our substitutions are really good, and it's not the same as it was under the previous coach. Maybe I just need to get over it because I'm loving these results. And so maybe what I'm used to is not what it is now under Steve.
I think that's a good show because now we're getting really nitpicky. We just won 3-1.
Right.
And the team is doing very, very good. And I was talking about, Sifu over Blessing. The fact that we're having that conversation about depth pieces and how they can impact a game blows my mind. We're in a very good spot right now. Maybe let's not get too ahead of ourselves.
This is the deepest team in Major League Soccer. We have almost another starting 11 coming off the bench for us. We've seen it. You mentioned it, Jess, already, how the substitutes have impacted the match. It seems like the last 3 or 4 now. I think that we need to sleep on the fact that, there's not a lot wrong with this team right now. I think that we're doing all right.
And our back line still isn't even firing on all cylinders. If you think about the people that we have in waiting, we've got Eddie Segura coming back from injury. He's been training with the team at the Performance Center. He's finally starting to participate in all the drills. And obviously, Franco Escobar, another player that we had high hopes on coming into the season. He's waiting back there. So I don't want to sleep saying that this is going to be the back line that's going to take us to the promised land, but we have such, alluding back to Scar's point, such depth. I mean, if you think back to last season, we had a lot of USL players coming off the bench, and we were hoping that they would make an impact. Nowadays, we have players that could start on pretty much 30 other MLS teams right now. I mean, Moose coming in. Moose is a formidable player. And then you got Ismail Tajuri-Shradi, who had an amazing goal. We've got a lot of talent on our team.
Can I say one last thing on that is that I'm so happy that happened, because if it hadn't, we wouldn't have Mamadou Fall right now.
Right. Jess, I think someone...
Thank you. You're so sweet.
Bravo.
I love that. Thank you.
Why didn't I get
That's
one?
my stock rising today.
But you guys know what I'm saying? Because in the middle of last season, when Mamadou Fall came into this team, it was due to injuries.
Yeah.
Key injuries. And now look at him. He's going to be elite, you guys.
Yeah.
I think that's my biggest takeaway from today. But beyond the substitutions is I cannot believe the gem that we have in Mamadou Fall. It's insane.
Yeah.
So as we wrap this up, we'll just do final thoughts really quick. We'll go down the line. Maybe if you guys want to give your final thought, feel free to chime in. Scarf, we'll start with you.
I'll tell you what, I'm interested to see who we bring out on Wednesday. We've got an Open Cup match right here.
You said we have like a second starting lineup in terms of how deep
we're
the
going to
team
see
is.
an
We're gonna see
awful lot of them, I think, on Wednesday. We play Orange County Soccer Club, the USL champions of last year's USL First Division, the championship division. It's going to be a lot of fun right here at the bank on Wednesday. I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of the young kids play. Hopefully we'll see some academy guys get out there. It'll be a very different 11, but the same atmosphere out here at the bank. Looking forward to the Open Cup.
Philly?
We haven't seen an Open Cup game in several years, so it's pretty cool that we finally get to see one.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm really thrilled going into this season with the results that we've had. I came in wanting to be cautious. Scarf knows it. We've said it on Defenders of the Bank, probably 20 episodes, that I'm cautious about what Steve Cherundolo is going to bring to this team, what this version of LAFC 2.0 is going to bring. But I'm happy to say that I now upgrade my cautious stance to cautiously optimistic, because I am beyond proud of what Steve Cherundolo has accomplished and what some of these young players have accomplished. And Carlos Vela doing what he's doing, Chicho Arango finally getting on the boards, players like Ismail Tajuri-Shradi getting his second goal of the season. This is an exciting team. And if anybody doesn't think that we can't contend for the MLS Cup as this season progresses, y'all need to get the hell out of Vega, California Stadium. We're contenders!
Yeah. Jess, what is your final thought?
My final thought, I tweeted this after the Tajuri-Shradi goal. Oh, no, the Sifu goal. I love this team. I just love this team. I don't know what else
That's
to
high
say.
praise for you, Jess.
Yeah, that's high praise.
praise.
That's high praise. I love this team. I mean, the depth, the togetherness. They seem very happy. They're enjoying their football. It's just it's so nice. Like, I'm just enjoying it, and yeah, that's all I really have to say. I love this team.
Similar to you guys, I'm just going to say Dolo Ball does it again.
right?
Yes,
We
it
wanted to
does.
temper
Dolo
our
Ball.
expectations earlier on in the season because, look, new head coach, new looking team. You could get a couple poor results and everyone thinks like stuff's going downhill. We've started so much better than I think anyone could have possibly
Yes.
imagined. So like you said, Philly, jump on the train. We're going all the way to MLS.
Black and gold MLS title, let's go!
Does anyone have anything they want to say?
Any thoughts? Anybody
Any
out there?
thoughts? Yeah, CONCACAF
There we go.
Champions League
I
next
like
year.
it.
Kellen Acosta played great today.
Kellen
All his
Acosta?
passes,
Yes.
I like it.
There you go.
passes in the box especially.
Yep.
They're just
All right.
Helen Acosta doing business.
That's a U.S. men's national
That's
team member.
That's
right
a
there.
really nice scarf you got there, my friend.
It's the most beautiful one I've seen all day. This team inspires confidence in me. Last year, I was watching our team thinking, all right, let's just try not to lose. This year, we're going into it thinking, we're going to win.
Yeah.
I believe in this
Yeah,
team.
we
Let's
are.
go!
Awesome. Well, thank you guys. We have a busy schedule this week. On Monday, we have LAFC 360, your favorite LAFC show, live at 1 p.m. on 110 Football's YouTube channel. Followed up at 4 p.m. with the Expansion Mansion, everybody's favorite MLS show.
That's right.
Right? And also Thursday, Football Without Borders on 110 Football's YouTube channel, 4 p.m. Talk everything world football, the international game, Champions League, which we have a lot of exciting things to talk about.
There's a lot of things to talk about.
I want to thank you all individually. This has been a pleasure. I'm so happy to be back here, back at the bank, and back to winning ways. Thank you guys for showing
Thanks
up.
to the
crowd back
This was
there.
fun. Thank you guys in the chat for watching, and we will see you on Monday.
Happy Easter, happy Passover, happy
Happy
Ramadan.
Exactly.
Bye-bye.